Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today I'm going to talk about the new upcoming events in July, probably August at this point now, for Puzzle and Dragons. So, the North American Gung Ho team has been releasing, at least since last month, video updates announcing the new stuff that is going to be coming out. And this is great because it gives us an opportunity to better plan or budget our resources or magic stone usage, because if an event looks appealing coming up in the future, it means we should probably save for it. So, with that being said, there is also going to be a maintenance tomorrow night or Wednesday evening from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. UTC -8, so figure out your time zone. And after said maintenance, it will reset all the Memorial Egg Machine rolls. So your rank 150 to up to rank 1000 will reset. So if you have achieved the various rank milestones, you get those free rolls. There will be a present and a best friend reset alongside of it. And with best friends being reset, it doesn't mean you lose your existing best friends. It means you're given another token to select a new best friend, which will be an addition to your existing ones. That also means if other players add you as a best friend, you are able to have even more. With that being said, I want to just jump right into all the various things that Gung Ho did announce. So let's take a look at the notable news moments. So if you are one of the subscribers to the PAD or PND monthly pass, you'll receive even more wonderful goodies on the August 14th dungeon. That is coming up in the future. And if you are already subscribed to the PAD pass, nothing will change for you. But if you are not subscribed to the PAD pass, you're on the fence about doing so, and you haven't used your free 7-day trial, you are able to do so. And if that 7-day trial is active, or a paid monthly pass is active during the 14th, you'll receive the 7 rainbow vent medals, 7 super snow globes, and 7 rainbow peas. It's just extra nice stuff. Again, if you're already subscribed, this is just going to happen anyways. The next thing that they announced was the Heroine Rare Egg Machine or series comes back to PAD. So this is a regularly occurring event that Gung Ho owns, which means all the cards will be most likely buffed at least somewhat periodically, so it's not a terrible long-term investment, so to speak. But that being said, there are other things that might be competing for your magic stones, and they announced this first, so I'm just going to make the presumption that this event is going to come before the Fairies Event, which is the next thing they teased. So the next thing they did, which kind of ties into the Fairies Event, is the Dimension of the Mystic No Continue Dungeon. So it's another new challenging technical dungeon, and if you do clear it, you will be given 85 magic stones for a first-time clear reward. Pretty great stuff overall. And in addition to that, alongside of the debut, there will be a fairy title challenge. So if you're able to clear this dungeon within the 30-minute time period, you will receive the fairy cosmetic title. So if you already have, say, the Devil, Stardra, or the 9 title, or King, that means you could swap it to fairy if that suits your needs more. But again, these are all purely cosmetic upgrades, so to speak. So if you don't get it, well, it's not the end of the world. And if you don't like the way fairy looks, well, it won't even matter then. In addition to this dungeon being challenging, it also is the place to acquire the evolution materials to evolve Albrecht into his various new forms. So he has 2 new forms and 2 new weapon assists. And in his dark red form, he's got like these beautiful color crosses, he's got a delay, he's got lots of effective skill boosts because of that, as well as a tri-elemental board changer. And in their blue form, they become a tremendously amazing cleric because they have double 10 combo, which is by far the best damage output you can have. Like, no damage awakening is going to pass a double 10 combo. Like 4 7 combos is less than 2 10 combos. It's just kind of amazing. So he has amazing personal damage, he's got pretty beefy stats all around, and an active skill that is almost almost borderline broken for a non-transforming card. A 6-turn cooldown that gives you full unmatchable and full awoken bind clear. So it doesn't clear regular binds, but if everyone's bind immune, it's not an issue. So that's obviously a nice aspect. And then on top of that, because why not? Let's give them a RCV and attack buff. And this is on a 6-turn cooldown. If I didn't know he didn't transform, I would assume this is a transforming style active skill because it's so great. And then if that's not appealing enough, their weapon assist is the same idea. That full cleric active skill with a nice array of awakenings, like passive damage. But again, if I only have one, I probably want to keep this beautiful blue cleric. With that being said, this is tying into the new Star Twined Fairies event. And if you do log in on a regular basis, which I assume most of you ladies and gentlemen will be doing, you can receive up to 16 free rolls across the duration event. So it's not 16 at the beginning, it's across the duration. And not only does this event feature tremendously powerful and magical cards at the top rarity, there's also great opportunities to farm various things. So basically the idea is you start with an empty flask, you play the dungeons to get watering cans, and monster exchange them, get the rainbow watering can, and bam, you fill up your flask, and you can do cool stuff with that. We'll look at this in a bit more detail when it does actually come to North America. But the one thing I do want to mention about the Star Twined Fairies event is that it's an event that will feature a rare machine like the Mystics and Spectres or the Sin Dragon Key Heroes, which means that the event cards will be lumped in with the regular rare machine, which means it's going to be quite difficult to actually acquire what you want to roll. And if you've rolled a Mystic Inspectors or Sin Dragon Key Heroes, you know this is a painful process, and you'll need lots and lots of magic stones because you will be unable to monster exchange for any of the event cards featured here, which can be quite distressing, but at the same time, they are amazingly powerful, so start saving your magic stones for this. And with that being said, those are all the notable events, or all the things that Gung Ho North America talked about in their July news update, which is really kind of going into August. But with that being said, let me know what you think about the upcoming events in the comments below. Is there anything in particular you are excited for? And along with, do you find these kind of videos helpful and informative? With that being said, I wish you all the best luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.